Hey guys, it's me, Carrie from the Bruja Chronicles, here to do something a little bit different. So, Spirit has been kind of calling me to post up readings late night. So, this is gonna be late night with your Bruja. And yeah, we're just gonna be kicking it, doing a little bit of an energy reading for the collective. It could be love, it could be career, finances, spirituality, whatever it is. I'm here for y'all. And yeah, this is what we're going to be doing. So grab your coffee, your tea, your drink, your wine, whatever it is that you want to sip on. I am staying hydrated with some water. And yeah, just come sit with me, come have fun with me. And yeah, let's see what's good. All right, so I've been kind of called to use a few different oracle decks. I'm going to be using the Energy Oracle deck to start out. So what is going on, Spirit, for the collective right now? It's very interesting because I've been kind of noticing a shift for the masses, really, when it comes to awakening, when it comes to kind of opening themselves up to spirituality, and seeing things in a different light. And it's like, for some people, they're so resistant. They just want to pop off. They just want to, I guess, like, focus on other people's business when it's not necessary. I've been noticing, especially, I mean, it's Mercury retrograde, so there's going to be arguments that kind of spring up. There's going to be, you know, confusion. There's going to be miscommunications that pop up. But either way, it's like, if you're an adult, you know how to handle yourself. But I've definitely been noticing kind of a shift with a lot of people, yeah, just acting a fool. So if you've been noticing that shit, you're not the only one. Okay, so first two cards kind of out of this deck is man holding a coin. Could be someone who is wealthy, could be someone who is an earth sign. I always kind of associate this card with that. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be a boss, someone who is very business-minded, all about the money, the material, coming up for some of y'all. And we've got anxiety. So someone could be having anxiety over this person, or this person is having anxiety over a female energy. But we've got the sun at the bottom of the deck. So whatever this stress, whatever this worry, whatever this anxiety is, this could be about starting up a business and bossing up. This could be someone approaching somebody else, but either way, I see brand new beginnings coming in. The sun, it's like things are going to be illuminated. There is some healing that is happening. I feel like this anxiety is not necessary. This anxiety, worry, stress, maybe sleepless nights, that somebody is having here. It's like worrying about the situation doesn't change the situation. Actually trying to find a solution to it changes things. So I feel like Spirit is saying, like, whoever has a lot of anxiety right now, they're needing to find healthier alternatives to cope with it, to manage it, to deal with it. And it's not about kind of suppressing those feelings. It's about acknowledging those feelings. It's about saying, okay, like, I feel some type of way. So how the fuck am I going to handle this shit? So that's really what I'm feeling right now. So it could be this person, who could be an earth sign, or this is about someone trying to start off a business, trying to kick something off, and Spirit is saying there's going to be brand new beginnings here, a new opportunity. This is all about, like, the sun to me is all about illumination, but the one card in this deck is all about, like, creativity and birthing new ideas. And also too, it's like someone may be stressed out and worried about maybe starting up a business or getting into contact with somebody. But it's like Spirit is saying you don't have to worry about this because something's about to kick off in a very, very good way. All right, so let's see what else is good for the collective. Keep in mind, guys, these readings are general, so I'm gonna have so many different messages here for different people. It's like the people who watch this, who are called to watch this, you know, there's gonna be different messages here for different people, so don't force the reading to fit. If it doesn't fit, just come back for another reading, and there's plenty of other YouTubers that are tarot readers. So keep that in mind as well. Whew. All right. Let's see. What else is going on for the collective? What do they need to know? Spirit, what advice, what guidance, what do they need to know? We got judgment that is coming out. So I feel like maybe someone is placing judgment maybe too quickly on something. Or things are really kind of coming back around for a final decision. It says, I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. This is 100% true. Like each one of us, we all are connected in what we're doing on this planet. But we all have individual things that we're learning. You know, some of us have karmic lessons that we're playing out with certain people. And some of those are like cycles that kind of keep looping. Until you learn that lesson, you're going to keep going through that over and over again. And for others too, it's like they're taking a straight shot into what their purpose is, what they're meant to be doing here on earth. And others too, it's like they're kind of hidden, they're kind of in the dark, they're kind of in their own bubble, they're not awakened, they're not aware that there is this connectivity between people, between others. And it's kind of like because the judgment card to me too can be like, you're finally awakening to it. You're finally becoming aware, like, oh my God, we're all connected, but we're all on our own individual paths. So the things that we're learning, our trials and tribulations, it's all going to be individual to us, and it's all in how we react. It's all in the choices that we make. It's all in our discernment too. I mean, some people will bounce around from reader to reader to reader. And for me, I'm like, you know what? That's fine. But as long as you stay true to your own higher self, your own voice, it's like, don't take what everyone says, you know, as God. Don't take it as, oh my God, this is 100% the truth. It's like, use your discernment when it comes to having conversations, listening to other people. That's what this is all about. Our journey of, you know, finding ourselves and loving ourselves more and loving each other. So I feel like someone had to hear that. And you know what? Some people may not agree, and that's all right. It's like, follow whatever floats your boat, right? Okay. Because I mean, some people don't believe in God. Some people don't believe in a higher power. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? We're all going to have our own belief systems. Okay. Yeah. And for some, it's like, if you're being called to watch this, it's because there is something that you're meant to be doing in this lifetime. You're feeling like you need to be of service to others. And it says, I feel good when I can help others. And this is like you really being confident enough and doing the healing work on yourself so that you're able to help others out. And I'm highly getting like, we all go through our own shit, you know, we all go through our own struggles. And within that, it's in what we learn in that and how we heal ourselves that we can help others. So like, for example, if you've been, you know, a victim of like assault or abuse or something like that, or you grew up watching domestic violence, there may be something in you that needs to heal from that kind of trauma, from that experience in your life. And within that too, you can take what you learned from it. You can take how you've healed from it and help others who are experiencing the same thing right now, or are having trouble dealing with it, coping with it as an adult, or as they progress on their spiritual journey. So it's kind of like, this is what Spirit is saying, you know, we're all individual and learning different things, but it's like, it's for a reason, because this is going to help you to be of service for those that are struggling with this, those that need that help during this time. Because I feel like we're all at different levels when it comes to our own healing, when it comes to ascending. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. And you know what too? We've got humor that came out. It says, I'm choosing to focus on the lighter side of life. And it's not all about, and it's funny because fear is here as well. It's not all about, like taking things as a joke, being like, oh my God, my life is a joke. I'm just going to laugh about everything, like playing it off and suppressing things and pushing things aside. It's kind of being like, you know what? It is what it is. If I can't change the situation, how can I move forward? How can I let go of this hurt, this pain, this the resentments, even the trauma? How can I move past this? How can I work through this? How I'm feeling, what I need to heal, all of this. And Spirit is saying, like, choose to focus on the silver lining, the happier side of life. Just adding more gratitude in your life daily, you know, having prayer included in your daily practices or meditation, whatever connects you to your higher spirit, your ancestors, you know, the people who have been here before you. It's so important to connect back to your lineage, you know, especially because your ancestors will always have your back 100%. They are the ones that came here before you. And it's interesting because in our bloodline and our DNA, they are, you know, included in that. It's like who you are today, as you stand, as you look, your skin color, your hair, your eyes, the DNA in your blood. It's like this is handed down, this is passed down from generation to generation. And it within that, it's the healing, our strengths, but it's also, you know, what people call generational curses. It is, you know, the traumas that we've gone through as a people, and being able to look at that and heal from it, instead of just passing down that same kind of pain, passing down, you know, things that need to be healed. So this is so interesting right now that I'm talking about this, but yeah, they're really wanting you to focus on heart healing. I see a lot of green here, which to me just screams of the heart. We've also got the courage card that came out. So to me, this is it says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. We've got fear at the bottom of the deck. And it's like, yeah, sometimes you have to face your demons, your darker aspects of yourself. And it's not about completely eliminating the triggers or, you know, the dark aspects of yourself. It's incorporating it with who you are. It's embracing it as well, you know, because while some people might think that's a weakness, it is also your strength as well. So yeah, and sometimes it takes courage. Sometimes it takes, you know, a lot of bravery to be like, to look at yourself in the mirror and really see the reflection for what it is, you know, seeing yourself as you really are, instead of trying to put a mask on and saying, this is me, when in reality, it's not. And fear at the bottom of the deck, it says, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So what is the energy of love? Love is the greatest of all things. It's a high vibrational energy. So when you're living in the state of fear, you're pushing love away. And what they're saying is that you really need to incorporate more love in your life, to allow that in, to push the fear aside. And sometimes you have to do things scared. That's just what it is. That's part of living. That's part of this human experience. And I firmly believe that we are spiritual beings here for a greater purpose, for a mission. We're just having a human experience, and sometimes that is, you know, dealing with conflicting sides. All right, what else is going on, guys? I'm getting like all kinds of messages right now, so if this is too woo-woo for y'all, I apologize. So we've got pride that is coming out. It says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And I think that's very important. Yeah. And this will lead you to your success, and you being able to see the connection of yourself and everyone else. Like, I'll use this example because they're telling me to use this example. All right. So your ego, your pride, whatever that is, that voice inside your head that tells you you can't or you're not good enough, it's also that voice that makes you look at other people and be like, that person is so fucking annoying. I can't stand their ass. But it's like, there's something in them that you see in you. And it's something that you don't like about yourself that you need to address, that you need to heal. There's something to that. And it's like, it's like, that's what needs to be healed. You're projecting, you're pushing something within you that you don't like about yourself onto somebody else and placing the blame on somebody else, instead of being like, oh damn, if I don't like something about this person, that says something about me, about who I am, and I still have more work to do. So it's seeing that maybe you need to place more love upon yourself, because some people, they don't know how to love. They don't know how to give love because they don't know how to love themselves. And that is the fact, you know. Hurt people will continue to hurt other people because they don't know how to address the pain within themselves. And it's just kind of like a revolving door of the same thing. But yeah, success is, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So ultimately it's loving yourself, and within this self-love journey, you're able, to love other people and spread that joy, that happiness, that love to others. And in turn, like, that is you looking at yourself and healing yourself. And this is a constant journey of healing yourself, but it's being able to acknowledge it. It's being able to feel those triggers and saying like, okay, there's work to be done. I have some things to work through. And within loving yourself, you're able to be a better person for other people. All right. So heavy energy, guys. If you're still with me, give this video a thumbs up. All right. So let's see what else is going on for the collective. What do they need to know? We've got the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. Yeah. I love it. Of course she comes out. Yeah. Love it. Bottom of the deck, we've got Lord, if I can say shit right. Melchizedek. It says higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required for further progress. So yeah, it's like, you know that saying of like, you can master certain things, but you should always remain a student. That's what it is. Be a student of life. Be open-minded to learning new things. You don't know it all. And it's like, as you get older, you realize how much more you don't know, like how much more, you know, you need to figure out. So that's what it is. It's like, as you keep learning about yourself, you're realizing there's so much more to learn. There's so much more to heal. There's so much more to do. And it's interesting because we've got Kuan Yin right here, and it says care and compassion, choose to be love. It says do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. So yeah, it's like having compassion, not just for yourself, but for other people, being able to help others. And I feel like that is how you're able to be of service. Yeah, we've got CRamos. Oh Lord, if I could say things right. It says life force, express your driving passion, sensual and sexual powers are increased. And yeah, that's what it is. It's kind of using, this just reminds me of like your root chakra, you know, feeling that safety, that security, it's stability in your life. And when you feel safe and secure, you're able to be in a really good place. You're in a really grounded place to help others, or to really open your eyes and see what you need to do. And I feel like too, for some of you, it's really important to be careful with who you interact with on a sexual nature. Because if you are like having sex with multiple people, it's like all their energy and all the people that they've slept with is like, that energy is kind of accumulating and coming back onto you. And it's like, if you're sleeping with someone that is depressed, that has anxiety, that has all kinds of issues, it's like you're taking on that energy. And that's also changing up who you are when you absorb that kind of energy in your life. So it's like, be careful with who you involve yourself with, especially when it comes to passionate moments. And we've got Serapis Bay. So it says ascension. So again, this is all about you ascending. This is all about you leveling up in your life, being open, being aware. I feel like if you're called to watch this video, it's because you're on this journey. It's like you're realizing, or you're just starting it, or you're kind of in the middle of it, or maybe you're at a higher elevation and you're just like, yes, girl, like I feel you. But yeah, it says move into your true self, rise above the darkness. The light is here. And a lot of this too is, I feel like some people really have to hit kind of like a rock bottom, where it's like they have to really face their demons. They have to really face who they really are. And if they don't like who they see in the mirror, they don't like who they really are, this is when change is inspired. This is when change is like, you know, is being like, I don't want to say requested, but it's like, it's kind of like, this is that moment where it's like that light bulb moment of, oh shit, like it really is me. It's not just everybody else. Like this is something that I have to address within myself. And they're saying this is leveling you up as you notice, as you make these connections in your life. And we've got Mary Magdalene. I love her so very much. It says the teacher awakens. It says you have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So absolutely, as you love yourself, as you're learning on this journey, it's like, don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to express yourself, because there's something that you need to do to help others out with learning. Kind of like for me, like doing these readings, getting up on here, like I'm the shyest person. I really don't like being on camera. I don't like doing this. Like I don't like doing lives. I like talking to people one-on-one, but for me, I'm being called to do this because, you know, I just feel like, yeah, I need to do this. And it's late night. This is like 2 a.m. and this is my time where I'm awake and I'm connecting to spirit, and I'm just like, you know what? If I'm up, I might as well just do videos. So it's kind of like that. It's kind of being aware of what you're being called to do, what you're meant to be doing, and then just going after it, not giving a shit what other people are going to say. So that's what that is. All right. So let's see. What does the collective need to release? What do they need to surrender? We're using the power of surrender cards. And then we're going to jump into tarot. All right. What is going on for the collective? What do they need to know at this moment? What advice, spirit, do they need? Yeah. Again, surrender resentments. It says holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. Yeah. And this is all about just leveling up, moving forward. It's like, I feel like some of you may be kind of stuck, paused, almost like a hanged man energy of like, damn, I've gone through so much in life and now you're at like a stalemate. You need to really pause. You really need to kind of reevaluate things and see things from a higher perspective. And sometimes it's like, all right, what do I need to forgive? What do I need to let go of? Because there's something within you that you're holding on to. And holding on to certain things, especially painful moments, that can be very crippling in your life. That can be something that shows up in the physical, you know, with actual illness, with actual ailments. So it's being aware of this and realizing like, all right, there's stuff that I have to let go of. There's stuff that I still have to work on within myself. All right. What else, Spirit? What else does the collective need to know during this time? What do they need to surrender? Let's see. Whale. That's a whole shit ton. I'm going to do this one. Yeah. All right. Yeah. We've got surrender, denial, the bottom of the deck. It says accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Yeah. It's like when people show you their true colors, you have to take it for face value. You have to be like, all right, this is who they are. This is what it is. And you have to just accept that. And accepting that allows you to move towards peace. We've got surrender stress. So someone may be really anxious, stressed out, overthinking things, and not taking action. I feel like there's this just like stalemate energy because there's things that you're needing to release and let go of. It says take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Yeah, this is all about really grounding yourself and connecting back to who you really are. Yeah, we've got surrender to your soul's path. It says your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So it's like every time that you're going through a stressful situation, that is a lesson for you. And Spirit is saying like, how are you going to react? How are you going to address this? What choices are you going to make? The most important thing in life is the choices that you make. That like redirects the course of your life. You hear a lot of people's like success stories and you always hear about this pivotal moment or moments multiple moments in their life where if they didn't make a certain decision, their life would have been completely different. And that's what it is. It's being able to kind of look back at your life and be like, wow, if I didn't go to college, then this would have been completely different. Or if I didn't get into this relationship, this would have been completely different. It's kind of noticing those points in your life and being like, okay, so how can I keep moving forward? How can I keep moving forward? Why am I stuck in this moment? We've got surrender comparisons to other people. Oh my God, this is so important. Like all week, I've been on this kind of like rant of people really needing to mind their own business. But what I'm really saying, the emphasis on this is when you're all up in everyone else's business, when you're all up in like, oh, what this person's doing, what that person's doing, what this person's like, all their drama or all whatever they have going on. It's like, when are you taking the time to check in on yourself? When are you taking the time to work on yourself, to see what you have going on, to work towards your goals? Because guess what? People who are very successful, they're not worried about what the next person's doing. They're worried about what they're doing, and they're game planning, and they're dreaming, and they're brainstorming. They're not focused on other people and what the fuck they're doing. So this is what I'm saying. Like, stop comparing yourself to other people, because this like brings your self-esteem down too. When you're just like, oh my God, this person has this, or this person has that, or maybe they're better than me. Or stop. That's what Spirit's saying. It says, keep your eyes trained on yourself. Stay in your lane. It says, focus on your own strengths, your attractiveness, and your power. Yes, like reclaiming your own power again. Being like, damn, I'm a badass. Like, it's loving yourself more, ultimately. And we've got surrender to success. So it says, you're ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into exciting new worlds of possibilities. Yeah. It's like, why do you want to... This is like that person that's like trying to walk forward, but they keep tripping on their own damn shoelaces, and they keep looking back like, damn, man, that experience, or man, like that person. And it's like, why? When what's ahead of you is like 10 times better. It's like you keep tripping up on things because you keep looking backwards. And Spirit's like, no, you got to stay focused on where you're going. All right. And I'm sorry too if it feels like I'm calling y'all out, or if I'm being like really, I don't want to say negative, but I feel like maybe aggressive, because that's the energy that they want me to say things. I'm like, I'm normally not like a bitch. But that's what they're like, all right, Carrie, you got to say it like this, because that's how they will understand it. All right. So if they call you out, they call you out, and I'm not coming for you. All right. So let's see. Spirit, what is going on for the collective? Yeah. Oh my gosh. 5 of Swords. Sometimes you just have to put yourself first. You're going to be overcoming challenges because you're standing up for yourself. With the 5 of Swords, I see that there could be a lot of gossip, or there could be people that are trying to manipulate you. There could be people that are trying to like play some kind of games around you, trying to like maybe even slander your name, or, trying to place blame on you, or trying to make you seem like you're not what you are. And Spirit is saying, put yourself first. This is you. Yeah. And those people are going to be walking away defeated, like, damn, that didn't work. Like, damn, I was trying to tear this person down, but that didn't work. That's what that is. Spirit is saying, like, put yourself first, because in the end, you will win. And that's not being selfish. It's loving yourself more. It's having self-respect. It's not letting people walk all over you. That's what it is. All right. So that's for somebody out there. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the Fool card. This is embracing new beginnings, new possibilities for yourself. I just heard, oh God, I don't want to sing. The sun will come out tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I heard. It's like, be open to taking risks. Be open to starting new things, new ventures. And I feel like for some of you, this is like, anytime I look at the Fool, I love it. Oh, what is it? Missy from Saltwater Heals Tarot. Like, I love her. She's on YouTube and she's on IG. she always calls the Fool card like the golden ticket. It's like, I got the golden ticket. Like, it's this new beginning for you. And for me, I love looking at the Fool because he travels lightly. He doesn't have all this baggage of, oh my God, like this person or this hurt or this pain. It's Spirit is saying, like, learn how to do for you. Learn how to cut out the people, places, things, the toxic habits that are no longer serving you. Leave them in the past because they're not meant to come with you on this journey, on this path, on this new beginning for yourself. This is traveling lightly, letting go of that baggage. It's like, if they're meant to be where you're at, then they will meet you there. It's like, tell them to catch up. It's like, I'll meet you there, but I'm headed out. Yeah. And for some of you, you're not able to see this. You're maybe in a state of confusion. You're at this crossroads of like, what do I do? Do I stay where I'm at? Do I keep going on this path? Or do I try something different? Do I try something new? You know, is this risk worth taking? So let's see. Yeah. And some of you are really like afraid, but this is like you doing it to yourself. You're afraid, you're worried, you're stressed. It's like every single thought. These are the what ifs. Like anytime I look at this card, I'm like, this is someone playing the what if game. And trust and believe, I am guilty of this. I've remembered so many times of people calling me out and being like, Carrie, you're doing it again. You're playing the what if game. What if this happens? What if that happens? It's like, trust and believe, I'm that overthinker. I'm that Gemini that's like, fuck. Like, I have all these thoughts up in my head. This is you too. You're saying, what if this? What if that? What if this goes wrong? What if that goes wrong? What if it goes right? What if it goes fucking amazing? That's what you really need to think. You need to flip that script in your head and get out of the scarcity mindset. And I feel like too, it's like your emotions are pulling you to think these thoughts because you've experienced certain traumas. You've experienced negative things in your life that pulls you to kind of fall back on what you know, experiences that you know. It's like, oh, this failed before. So what, like, how does that mean that this is going to be successful? It's completely different. So Spirit is like calling you out on acknowledging that there's worries and fears that you're holding on to that aren't necessary. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's like follow the path of least resistance. That's what I heard. When you follow what you love, when you follow your heart, this is you really following that path of least resistance, because when you're happy and in that zone, it's like everything else just kind of like falls away. It's like, yes, you will have challenges, but it's like, you know that it's rewarding for you when you love where you're going. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So Knight of Cups wanted to fall out again. It's just like following what you love. You may even have someone that's coming in wanting to offer you something. And for some of you, y'all are like, I don't know. Either this person coming in is uncertain if you're going to take their cup, or you're kind of in this state of dissatisfaction, like not knowing, you know, what to do, and being very resistant to love or being very resistant to people helping you. But I see this opportunity that's coming in for you, and it's a matter of, will you reach out and take it, or will you just let it pass you by? And we have the Ace of Cups that fell out too. So for some of you, this is a new opportunity in love, or this is an opportunity for you to really love yourself deeper, love yourself more, pouring into the things that you love. And I feel like in career, in your life, in relationships, this shines the brightest. When you're able to love yourself, when you're able to take risks for yourself and really embracing your own happiness, that's when you do your best. Yeah, it's like letting go of the past. Let the past dead the past. That's what it is. It's like any hurt, pains, people backstabbing you, cheating, lying, all of that, dead it. Leave it in the past. It shouldn't be here. Like, and you may have some arguments with people because they want to keep you stuck. And it's a matter of you, like I said, doing what's best for you. Doing what is best for you, and stop people pleasing. Some of y'all are very much people pleasers. Like, you want to just make everybody happy, have peace, have, mediate, let things be neutral. But it's like, that doesn't always work, because who sacrifices the most in that? If you're not allowing yourself to speak your truth, if you're just letting other people run you over or trying to keep the peace, so you're like compromising yourself, it's like, are you compromising your happiness? Are you compromising your own self-worth, your own love, your own self-respect? That's really something that you need to think about. All right, what else? I feel like this is such a tough love reading, and I'm like, damn, this is heavy-handed. So I apologize, guys, but this is how it is. This is what they want me to say. This is what's coming up. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. This is coming out. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. We've got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. I'll address him in a second. It's interesting because I don't normally read reversals. Usually my decks are all upright, but this card came out in the reverse. So I feel like with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, this is like you're dropping your mask, you're dropping the game, you know. This is because normally Two of Pentacles is someone trying to juggle everything, someone trying to keep everything afloat. It's like they're juggling the house, the cars, the kids, the job, the relationships. They're trying to keep everything afloat. They're juggling. Sometimes you fall short in certain aspects, in certain things. They're saying pick one thing. You're going to drop what's not working for you. You're going to drop and let go of the, of the bullshit, basically, of putting attention into things that are not deserving of you. And for some of you, you may be in a really sad place right now. You may be very depressed, and kind of looking back. That's that energy of you're looking back and you're tripping up on yourself on being successful because you keep looking back. And that's what this energy is. The cups are already spilt. It's like, it's already passed. Like, you can't just, what are you gonna do? That wine that's on the floor that's spilt, like, you're gonna like kneel down and lick it off the floor? Like, come on now, let's not do that. It's about, all right, shit got messy, things didn't work out, it's time to let it go. Like, let's clean up this mess and turn around, move forward, because there's still opportunities here for you. If this is a relationship, it's like maybe something didn't work out, maybe something was messy. This could have been a third party situation, whatever it was, but it's like, are you going to cross that bridge? Are you going to let it go? Are you going to move forward? It's like, there's still love here for you. There's still opportunities here for you. You're just not seeing it. And for some of you, you're going to have this realization, this aha moment, the Tower. And you know what this is? It's course correction. It's divine protection as well, because sometimes when you're not willing to move, Spirit will move you for you. Like, the tower is coming crashing down. It's like, are you going to jump out that window, or are you going to let them push you out of it? And it's like, what choice are you going to make in this moment? If everything caught on fire, what are you going to do? What's your first reaction? But ultimately, I feel like there's going to be a major shift, a major change that's coming in for you. And for some of you, it's a realization. For others, it's like something comes crumbling down that did not have a solid foundation in your life. This could have been a relationship. This could have been a friendship, partnership, whatever it was. It's coming to a crashing moment. And we've got the Magician here. This is you reclaiming your power. This is you manifesting. This is you doing what's best for you. Starting fresh, starting new. This is number one. That new beginning, that creativity, that birth, that creation. You're getting creative again. You're getting, you're focused in on yourself. This as above, so below. You're connecting with the divine to create something in the physical. The Magician, that's you. After this Tower moment, after something falls, after shit hits the fan, that's when you really come into your own power. And for some, this is you really collaborating with other people, learning new things even. I see the Moon card here, and it's like things are going to be revealed to you. It's like, while things were hidden in the dark before, this is you really facing your fears to see the truth. To listen to intuition. And yeah, for some of you, it's like the World card. It's like things are coming to an end, close. Cycles are closed right now. And they're saying, like, you've already learned that lesson. Are you going to keep falling back on that same lesson over and over again? It's up to you. And it's like, aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of going through the same cycle over and over again? that 9 of Wands energy. Yeah, for some of you, it's like this has really affected you financially, or maybe even physically. Your health maybe has declined, or you've come across hard times. Really feeling left out in the cold, feeling like there's no one there for you. But there's new opportunities here. There's a new opportunity coming your way. We've got King of Wands, so there could be someone in a fiery energy coming your way. So what is this? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be like someone approaching you with an offer, but this also could be an opportunity comes your way and Spirit's like, are you going to act? Are you going to take action? Because this brings you stability. This brings you hella stability in your life. For some, this is a commitment. For some, this is just news worth celebrating, you know, victory in your life in many different ways, but it's a shift from scarcity to abundance. All right, so let's keep it moving. Let's pull from some other decks and we will close out the reading. And guys, if you would like your own personal reading, my books are open. You're more than welcome to. The link is down below in the description. And I am doing Reiki as well and candle services. So if you're interested in that, you're more than welcome to book with me. All right, let's see what else. What else does Spirit want the collective to know? Let's pull from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. What does the collective need to know? All right, both those. Love it. All right, that's it. Yeah, Groundhog Spirit at the bottom of the deck. Time to let go. Time to let go of what? Those are resentments, that hurt, that pain, that trauma, that person, that habit, whatever it is. We've got Dog Spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Yes. And it's like, what I heard with that is, are you loyal to yourself? Do you love yourself? Is that something that you practice? You know, being loyal to yourself, having self-respect, like doing what's best for you. And not in a selfish way either. It's like, if you were in a toxic relationship, it's like, by staying with that person, are you being loyal to yourself or your children or your family or your friends? Because, you know, if you're in something crazy, you're definitely venting to other people. It's affecting your life in many different ways. So it's like, are you being loyal to yourself, to what you love, by being in situations like that? But yeah, and also too, this is all about your own purpose too. It's like, are you in a career path that you absolutely love? You know, are you doing what your soul is being called to do? You know, this is where you go back to the basics and realize, figure yourself out. Like, what am I meant to be doing? Where am I right now? We've got Owl Spirit too. It says, you see clearly now. Yeah, and I feel like this is just divine wisdom coming in. Of you able to see the truth in the matter. And also we've got Eagle Spirit. I love it because to me, this is like divine feminine energy, divine masculine energy kind of coming together. It's like now you're gaining this wisdom. You're trusting yourself. You're trusting that softer, nurturing, loving side of yourself. And you also have Spirit having your back. My bad. My cat's playing with his toys and he's being a fool. But yeah, we've got Eagle Spirit here. It's like the divine is coming in for you. And I love it too. We've got Wolf Spirit. So it says turn knowledge into wisdom. And I love too that we have the wolf, because I think of this as like, you know, some of you are lone wolves. Some of you feel like maybe you're lost or feel like you're not with, you know, the people that you're meant to be with, your pack, your crew, your loved ones, you know, the people that really understand you, your soul tribe, basically. And Spirit is saying like, sometimes you have to go through moments of solitude. But within that, you're learning. And they're saying like, take your experiences and use them as wisdom. Turn that into something that benefits you and benefits others. Heavy, heavy truths coming out right now. Okay. So let's see. And I just want to say too, within that as well, it's like just knowing if you're feeling like so alone, if you're feeling like nobody's there for you, that's not the truth, because spirit is always there for you. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, people that love you, maybe even people that you don't know, are there for you. It's just a matter of you being open to it. It's a matter of you manifesting them into your life, you know? I just got into my head too. It's like your grandmother's prayers are still protecting you. And that's the truth. It's like you will still have people that root for you. You still have people that love you. Even if you have to go on this journey alone right now. All right. So let's see. Final messages. Oh, from Archangel Michael. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Yeah. Your intuition, the nudges, the intuitive nudges that you're gaining during this time, they're real. You need to really connect with them. You really need to listen and understand. Instead of your mind going 1,000 miles a minute, it's like, tell your ego to sit down, have a seat back there. It's like, go get hydrated and listen and quiet your mind and really listen to your own truth. Listen to the wisdom from others. It says, please help me see clearly. Please help me clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked for and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way. Did I just say this? So that your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. Yeah, because as you heal, you benefit everyone else that's surrounding you, that's connected to you. That's why when people vibrate, when they ascend, it's like you'll see people falling off. You'll see that, oh my God, well, this person's no longer in my life, or this person stopped communicating with me. It's because vibrationally, you guys are on different levels. You guys can't connect. It's like you're going up an elevator and someone's still down on level 3 and you're on level 9. It's like you can't hear each other no more. You don't vibrate with one another. It's like vibrationally you don't fuck with each other. So that's what they're saying. You really need to trust your own guidance, your wisdom, listening to spirit too. What else? Yeah, forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. And a lot of this too is past trauma. This is like inner child healing, inner child wounds, things that you've gone through in the past, or even past life. I feel like some people need to do past life regression. Some people also need to face what they've dealt with as children too, and forgiving. And not just that, like forgiving themselves, because the person who they've become today has been affected by those wounds, those traumas. And a lot of that is self-forgiveness. It's forgiving yourself. It's forgiving other people. It says, I ask that you help me to let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. Yeah. And a lot of it too is, even though like maybe you've dealt with people that have done fucked up things to you, it's not even like forgiving them to be like, oh my God, I forgive you. Like we can be in each other's lives or whatever. No. This is for you to be able to move on. This is for you so that that anger, that pain, that hurt doesn't poison you, doesn't keep you in the dark. Because a lot of times it's like, just think of it like you're a flame. Right? Kitty, control yourself. My bad. It's like you're a flame, and when you have something over you, something dark, it's almost like it's suffocating that flame within you. It's poisoning that light, that brightness that you're holding within yourself. That's what that is. It's like being able to release it, to let it go, to be like, I'm done with this. I'm done holding on to this pain. I'm done holding on to this trauma. Self-respect at the bottom of the deck. Can't friggin' play with you guys. This is what this is all about. Having more love for yourself. It says, Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me through the eyes of love. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself. And grant me the courage to speak up upon my own behalf. Yeah, speaking up, having courage. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships, so I am surrounded by loving and kind people. Yes. It's letting go of the people that are not serving you during this time, that can't help you during this time, and only keeping the people that understand you, that love you, that respect you, that are for you. All right. Let's see. One final message. One final message. And we're going to close out. We're going to close this reading out, because I feel like this is chock full of a lot. And I don't know if all y'all are going to be with me here towards the end. So yeah, your children are watched over by angels. So for some of you, it's like, these are children born and unborn. It says it right here. Born and unborn. It says, dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. So even if you're not a parent, you're affecting and you're a role model to other people's children. Like, you could be auntie, you could be uncle, you could be someone significant in children's lives and they look up to you. Or maybe someone is pregnant here and it's like you're asking spirit to protect the children in your life. And we've also got let go of fear now. I've been called to say too, a lot of the people that you encounter in your life, they could be soulmates, they could be people who you've been in contact with in many lifetimes. You know, this could be your mom, your brother, your sister, your dad, whatever it is. It could be a lover, it could be partners, could be a best friend. Some of these people come in and out of your life. Some of these people are in there for a short time so you can learn something, and some of these people are in your life for a lifetime. It's like no matter what, that person will always be with you. They walk with you on this journey, and it's being grateful and aware of those spirits, those souls that are there learning with you and growing with you. Because in relationships, that's what it's all about, is can you guys grow together? Can you guys learn together? You know, because when things become stagnant, they can become toxic. You know, if someone's trying to move forward, if someone's trying to learn and someone just wants to stay on the same shit, that's when it becomes toxic. You guys have to both be on the same page. You guys have to both be vibrationally there for each other. And let go of fear now. I feel like someone is letting fear consume them during this moment, and spirit is saying, like, we're here for you. Learn to pray. Learn to connect with them, so that you're able to release the heavy, the toxic, the ego-based thoughts that consume you. Can't play, guys. Can't play. Can't make this shit up. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. This is Late Night with your Bruja. And yeah, take care, guys. I will see you on the next one. Peace.